What's up, Hedgehog Maniacs and Doki Fanatics? X17 here, back with more Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. The last time I saw me play, I went through the ballad side story that featured Natsuki and Sayori as the main focus. Like I said, I did not think there was more than 3 side stories. I thought it was just side stories there that was just split into 2. But there's actually 2 other side stories. But you're gonna have to wait until I unlock them, because I'm about to continue on with Yuri's route in the main story. Which means it's time to dive in, and let's do it to it. Here we go. Like I said, I have to find words that associate with Yuri. But also, can't make sure that a certain favorite Doki of mine hates the poem again. Let's go. Disarray is Yuri. Anime is Natsuki. Nature is Sayori. I have 1 for each right now. Mono is Yuri. Aura is also Yuri. Nibble is Natsuki. Raincloud is Sayori. Natsuki was Twirl. Reef? Oh, that's Sayori. Philosophy is Yuri. Universe? Yep, that's Yuri. Unending? That is Yuri. Vacation? Oh, that was Sayori. Cute! Oh, that's cute! Like I said, you can't help be looking cute.
Yeah. Just hope that I don't hate your poem.
Determination? Yep, that's Yuri. Charm? Oh, that's Sayori. Oh, Scars is Sayori. Essence? Yep, that's Yuri. After image I know is Yuri. Okay, I just hope that Natsuki doesn't hate the poem, but I'll find out when it's time to share. Anyway.
Oh man! The last one here again!
Don't worry, I just walked in too. Will you practice the piano again?
Yeah!
You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano.
Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. Ah, I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. And? Were you complaining about Dick just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But to help that school, we could get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
You sound like a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Marker, did you usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on! Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people! Eh? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica!
I still can't believe Natsuki made that joke. I mean, she is my favorite Doki, but sometimes I even question the jokes that are done. Anyway.
Eh? That's not your favorite name at all. Also, that jokes make no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on all the event for now, okay?
He probably knows I didn't get annoyed, because I knew it was coming.
Yeah, fine. Your reactions are as fun as Yuri or Sayori's anyway.
Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Ah, there you are! Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori! I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again!
Sorry. Don't mind me. You don't talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course. Why would I be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you ain't too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. The conversation was already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who's been shuffling through some papers at her desk.
So yes, what's up?
Hey, this may sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her? In what way do you mean?
Maybe I'm reading into this a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today.
Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her.
Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk.
Maybe there's something on her mind. I'm surprised I'm not the one. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Sanix. You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you do anything, so I'll drop it now.
Oh no! It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself.
Eh? Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing up with a person of interest.
Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Sanix.
Me? How on earth will you come to that conclusion?
Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know?
Eh?
She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her.
What? No way! Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been.
That's so funny, Sanix. Have you thought that maybe you'll always see her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now.
Alright. Manga smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it. I already know that I won't be able to forget her words out of my head. Manga stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori, gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have that fun with anyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Yuri! This is who I'm focusing on right now. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own.
I didn't mean to bother you or anything.
Relax. You didn't even do anything.
But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts.
Alone with my thoughts? How are you able to tell that I was thinking like that?
Well, it's something that I could do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that.
In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern.
Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who really share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you were to prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen.
It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori.
Sayori?
Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her.
Oh. That's quite romantic.
Eh?
Sorry. I didn't mean to say anything something stupid.
It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have been friends for a long time, that's all.
Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings.
Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much.
Sadiex, the rules for meaning often happen. The words for meaning often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, so no matter how well you may know them.
So you think that there might be something behind it after all?
I think that Sayori is a very complex person.
You think?
Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what they might be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she?
Well, I guess that was the case.
Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
I guess.
But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all.
Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze.
Sometimes, persons' mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't able to aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her.
Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you.
That's not a compliment, is it?
It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading?
Well, as long as you're okay with it.
Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. I know what's coming next.
Okay, everyone.
After some time passes, Manga calls out to the club room.
Why don't we share our bombs now?
Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Since this is a video that focuses on Yuri, she is gonna go first, like before.
Sonny X, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it even came to me this naturally.
Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after.
Is that so?
Yuri gently smiles to herself.
This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this.
I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you were so good at something and you never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame.
Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice.
What do you mean?
Well...
Yuri smiles sadly.
Sonny X, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing, inspiring people. People who want to fall in love with. People you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all.
People say that about you?
I'm not a know-it-all, Sonny X. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you. That I really understood what was missing all this time.
But I haven't really done anything.
No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Sayori. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you always treat me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy.
I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you?
If you put it that way, yeah. We are good. We really are friends now, aren't we?
Yuri puts her head in her hands. But this time, she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem?
Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you.
Ghost Under the Light, Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds. The silhouette grows closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. But I am too late. He steps into the street light. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you even heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Give it up on understanding. I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. I was barely able to read it this time. I understood it a little more. Anyway. Finishing the poem, I start to head back to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away.
Do you dislike it?
No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about.
I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one.
That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri's having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So, thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her. But instead, Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can... the poem is... Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Yeah. Don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me. I guess we should move on before Manga says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah. I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me, and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Yeah, better get going before Manga does say something. Again, time for the moment of truth. Here we go. Natsuki.
This one's alright.
Alright.
Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad you were trying a little bit.
Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me?
Eh? No! Gross! It's not like I care! It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off!
Really? Well, what if you end up just scaring me away?
That's, it's not like you would actually do that!
Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Good. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Dude, choose your words more carefully.
Ow! Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all.
I was just joking.
Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too.
Like I said, MC, you need to be careful what you say. Considering it's my favorite Doki. How the hell do you call that a joke? That's Natsuki for you, MC. That's seriously hard. Word of advice. Stay on Natsuki's good side. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. My point exactly!
Anyway.
Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing ever happened. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight. A sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy darts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful. When you press your lips to mine, I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me buy your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again.
Yeah. I feel like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative at the beach.
So you decided to write about the beach first and then came up with the message late?
Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to make a topic and have us both write about it, or whatever.
I see. Something tells me the poem Yuri showed me isn't the one she plans on sharing with everyone else. Of course, I choose not to mention that to Natsuki.
Yeah, you can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that more than a while. Once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice.
That's the first time I've seen that poem, honestly, from Natsuki. As well as the Ghost on the Light Part 2 poem. On the Switch, anyway. Well, time to see manga again.
Hi, Sonics. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It will also make me be happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure. I let Manga take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Yeah, the last time I did this for the third poem sharing, she kind of saw the poem while Natsuki had to go to the bathroom when I was doing Natsuki's route. You probably know what happens after that. Anyway.
The style's got so refined, Sanyex. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she?
Well, I guess so.
Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple days than she's talking in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive.
Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself.
You certainly put in a lot of effort. You must really like her.
There's that pose again.
It's obvious suspicious, you know?
Have you been playing Among Us, Monica? Have you been playing Among Us, Monica? And again, there is a video that someone did.
Spend time with her in the club room every day. Read that ancient novel with her?
Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know?
Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. The books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage.
You say that like I'm going to hurt her.
Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
Alright. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am. A feather. Lost adrift in the sky. Victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall, evermore. Even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind.
You know, I feel like looking for answers on certain things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was going on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
I see. I never really put much thought into it.
Anyway, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, where would the world start to lose its meaning?
You know, there's one thing I've noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans are two-dimensional characters. I think you know that better than anyone.
You mean one-dimensional?
Yeah, that.
I guess that was a slip of the tongue. She said that before too. If you weren't paying attention before. Anyway,
here's Monica's main tip of the day. Are you even too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that you're writing a good, or okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it, and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
One person left. Sayori, the cinnamon bun.
It's nice, I guess.
Come on, I can already tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri.
I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Maybe. But that's not really what I meant, though. That's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Well, of course I am.
Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Sayori.
Sayori, is there something wrong?
Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Yeah.
Alright. Just tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can play with everyone else now.
If you insist.
Yay! I'm gonna go home a little early today. A little bit early today.
Sayori?
Tell Marco I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow!
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Never gets easier with that, honestly. Anyway.
Okay, you three. Well, don't you have bombs, right? Why don't we start figuring out? Hold on a second. Is it just me? Or did you say something strange just now? Eh?
Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
Catchphrase? Don't have a catchphrase.
You sure about that, Monica?
Cheers! Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Stagnated air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right.
Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It sounds like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run out to anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
Oh, come on!
She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being a lovey-dovey.
No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's been kind of worried me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh? That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people?
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything is fine.
What did she say? Well, you ignored again, MC.
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but might need a lot of them, in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Charge accepted. That's for myself. I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can.
Here's the post again.
Guys, you ever go for something for Yuri?
I'm useless.
No. That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki's probably too?
Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around.
That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you're beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere.
The atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind's already racing, I see.
That's great. Give me a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Sunyex.
The one who is truly useless.
Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. And we'll probably go a long way to get one of them ahead. You can always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that.
That's... Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How am I going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Well, maybe if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like manga's going to be... It's not like manga is going to give me a choice, and you should be selling your butt anyway.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the bacon on your own. Sanyax may not like to be around you if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited and assisted with the decorations.
Hold on! I never said that! How hard can it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you'd be just making excuses for Sanyax too.
What are you saying? It would be extremely immaturous work.
And bacon isn't? Just when you think... Guys, let's slow down for a moment. And yet, I think it's up to Sanyax to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really got a chance to spend time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure you're interested in... You very just said...
I'm surprised as well.
Sorry. I was just saying though. Cheers. Can we just sell this already? Yeah. Sanyax, you okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Of course.
Very well.
In that case...
Everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm going to be going with... Since this is focusing on Yuri, she's the one I'm going to be doing. Well, I'll probably be most useful at helping out Yuri.
Me?
Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki, I can tell you're about to say something mean. No! I was just saying. Nah. So, you'll be helping Yuri then, Sanyax?
Yeah. That's what I'm going to do.
I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So I think your assistance would be very useful.
That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the bacon by yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay.
You can tell Natsuki is still upset that MC chose Yuri. Anyway, everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. Yeah. So, is that everything we need to go over?
Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited?
Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit.
Do you feel the same way, Sanyax?
Me? I guess you could say that we just need to see how it would turn out.
That's good enough for me. But what about you, Natsuki?
Natsuki!
What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything.
No! That's not what I meant at all.
Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room.
I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Sanyax picked me. And also, the cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. Nothing that I do for the event would compare to that, so...
I get it. I'm kinda surprised though.
Why?
Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden.
I know. I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad.
Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri's trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
No! I appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event.
I believe you.
Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then.
Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. And? I turn around.
Sorry. I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend.
Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind.
Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way. Yes.
Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers.
Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday.
Eh? My house?
Is that a problem?
No, not at all.
I just thought that I would be the one going to your house, since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house.
Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decide not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I can manage to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are.
Don't underestimate yourself, Sadiex. I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something.
Wait! You don't actually think that, do you?
I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you might have chosen me.
You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do.
But...
Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You want me to point out when you're overthinking, right?
I didn't realize.
I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while.
I believe you.
As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression.
And I'm really looking forward to Sunday.
Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out of the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. Stopping here, Hedgehog Maniacs. That was something to say the least. I know I was going through the main story again with that before the exchange of who I wanted to decide, but I don't know. Either the next time you'll see me play, we'll be helping out Yuri with the decorations, or another side story. All depends on what happens. But for now, SideX17 signing out. I'll catch you guys in the next video, and I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, So let me know what you think down below. If you want to see more of my content, subscribe to me so you'll check out the rest of my content, and you can also check out the videos you see here on the screen. I told you to stop doing that, Monica!